things other than D&D, such as Monster of the Week, which is a show about monsters that happen weekly. However, as you've probably noticed watching this group, it's more like Monster of the Year, because we don't move very fast. So, thank you for tuning in. I imagine by this point you've gotten home from work, decided to pop in a cold Salisbury steak TV dinner. You know the ones I'm talking about. The ones with the corn. It's still a little cold when you bring it out, but that Salisbury steak is lava. The mashed potatoes, you know the ones. Take a bite of them. There's still ice in there right in the middle. You're like, what in the... I paid $1 for this? Yeah, you did. But you eat it anyways. And if you're lucky, you got one of those kids' versions. It's got the brownie in there in the middle. Looks like diarrhea from a mouse, but it's not bad. It's kind of a weird taste to it, though. Like I imagine mice diarrhea. Anyways, I'm glad you've tuned in. Everyone's glad you've tuned in. We have something special for you tonight. The episode name is Changes or Choices or something along those lines. So, could be changing choices. I don't know. Read it on the bottom of the stream title there. That's where it is. We're going to kick it off all nice and slow here. Very similar to an R&B song. Starts off slow, but eventually you decide that you need to get up off of that sweaty leather couch. And you do that. You feel the peel of your skin. Then you go to the freezer. You open it up. What do you find, Zach?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Oh, that ice cream. But then you also found out that a mouse had chewed through your cord. And the fridge is dead. So now it's more like a soup. Vanilla bean soup. But you don't mind. Because you just burnt your mouth on that Salisbury steak and you need something to cool it down. So what do? You take that raspy tongue right back to that couch with that pool of vanilla bean ice cream. It's lukewarm, but still colder than that Salisbury steak. You sit back down on that couch, feels wet, awkward to the touch, but you're ready to go. And then you click on the stream, and you find Dungeon Master Terry giving you what happened last time on the Root Cellar RPG. I think it's RPG, not D&D anymore. Yeah. Take it away.
I feel like that was a problem before until you brought it up.
This is what I get for making jokes.
All right, well, welcome to the Root Cellar RPG. Yay! This is episode 36, season 3 of our 4-year campaign, and it's probably going to take at least another 7 years to get through this part of our campaign.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're not going to get affiliated, I can tell already. Syndicated. I was going to go syndicated. Sorry. Hey, so anyway, today we've got Aaron the Fighter.
Hello.
I'll be the Paladin.
Yep.
Eldritch Sorcerer.
You know who I am.
Stoutbeard the Party Cleric.
Hello.
Tripod. And we are in the Amber Temple playing D&D 5th edition. Of course, Strahd. All right, so we left off last time. You kind of saw that already. You guys didn't see it because we didn't actually hear any of the intro, and that's my fault. Because I could have made it happen, but I'm too afraid to turn it on while it plays. That's really what it is. It's an old guy keyboard doesn't work. All right, so technology is cool. You kids out there. So you guys followed the Lich upstairs to the library. Jerry. So Jerry told you that the dark gifts are down below. You guys went ahead and followed that.
It wasn't a euphemism.
It was not. There was no good stuff down there.
Oh, Jerry.
Let's see. Kismar was very excited to go down there. He was very interested in finding the first part of his quest to free his sister, to bring her back to life. So when you guys got down there, you found 6 crates, and those 6 crates happened to have 6 vampires in it. And one of the vampires was a known vampire to Stoutbeard here.
Whom he told no one.
Whom he told no one.
I'm a private person.
But everybody could tell that this one was a little bit different. It was carrying some wicked gear, a dwarven thrower, and all that's left is some boots on the ground and a dwarven thrower at this point.
Those boots made for
You guys were
smoking.
able to party to fight down the vampires. Some of them went into another room through a fissure when they were feared by a turn. Once they got in there, you heard some noises that didn't seem right to you, like stone on stone and squishy noises of things getting crunched. I guess with like a watermelon being dropped, like that kind of noise, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of the vampires came out trying to get away from whatever's in there, and they met you guys yet again. I think there are still a couple vampires still unaccounted for. And when we left off, somebody in the party, Kismar, for sure, somebody noticed. One person noticed. Only one person noticed this. I think it was Stoutbeard. Yep, it's always Stoutbeard. He notices things and tells no one. But Kismar did actually touch, after the party did caution him not to, touch one of the sarcophagi. And now he looks like corpse looking.
Mm-hmm. I think we all noticed the undeadness look of him.
Yeah, I didn't recognize that.
It's gonna be a
Looks
good
all
night.
right to me. Yeah.
It's fine.
There's something wrong with him.
Yeah, get him some smoke weed.
So while everyone was fighting a couple of vampires from coming back in the room from the fissure, somebody made a message through their communications that they're sorry to Albie.
Yes.
Somebody being you, I guess. Just be out of the way there.
We don't need to be coy about it at this point.
And touched the sarcophagi. No one in the party saw the touchings. No one saw the touchings.
That is
Elfic's
correct.
good at that.
All right. Everybody's attention's on the vampires, or I don't know. I think Stoutbeard was just staring at the walls. I don't know what Stoutbeard was doing.
I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, staring at
Echo.
walls.
All right. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's play some D&D. We need like a, if you're on, chat, or I mean, I'm sure you're not watching the stream right now, but if you're on the chat, we need like a catchphrase to like start the game off, like let's
Bam.
roll some bones, or
Shazam.
Did you just say let's
let's
bone?
quest, like something like that. But I wouldn't use that because that would be stealing from somebody else.
How about this? How about this?
Taken.
Now let us descend into the root cellar.
All right. That's better. That's the best suggestion you've got so far.
I feel like that's
To be
been
fair, that wasn't
a little
bad.
deeper.
Let's call that Plan H.
I mean, still though, first half of the alphabet.
Back there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just deeper than our game is.
Uh-huh. Cool.
It's too deep.
Now
what
let's
I'm saying?
descend into the cold, sweaty depths.
See, you're still too deep. It needs to be like.
Why is everything
it's fun.
sweaty to you, even when it's cold?
I'm
such a
fatter than I used to be, so I sweat a lot.
it's such a sweaty winter snow tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, first off, I don't think there's anything wrong with sweating. Okay.
Nerd sweat.
It's
Trust me.
natural.
Nerd sweat.
you.
It's got a funk to it that just it doesn't match any other funk.
Well, have you ever been in a cellar? It's kind of sweaty in there.
Well, it depends on the kind of cellar.
It's condensation on the outside.
We're not going to play tonight. We're going to argue about what's in a cellar.
Sweat. I think we've all agreed.
Spiders.
And roots.
And roots, yeah.
I'm not going to.
We can agree on roots.
Canned vegetables that have been there probably just a little too long.
Yeah. Just a couple, though.
Yeah,
Like somebody already got into the peaches, and we all know that. Because you can't let canned peaches just sit there. This shit is too good.
Huh.
Lots of sugar.
What is going on here? Okay. Does anyone know what's going on? Anyone?
No, I don't know what you're looking at.
I think we were ready for another round of something.
Well, so yeah, I think that I was engaged in fighting. I was engaged. No, I was engaged in battle
Chair broke.
with the with some of the vampires when they ran through the fissure. Did they all go through the fissure?
And they came back.
I think everyone that's left is in the fissure.
Okay.
A couple of them tried to come back in the room and you guys attacked them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and I were like right next to it when they came
Oh, yeah, I
through.
can't
and
remember
it didn't go
doing that.
well.
Not for
I
them.
think you ran over and shot at them too, Eldrick.
And then he touched the thing.
But no one knows that. I mean, you probably suspect it.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I feel like.
All right, so let's
Root cause analysis. You're better at it than I am.
Ah, good use of the word root.
That's right. Bringing it back.
Oh,
Yep.
yep. So how do you play D&D? Like, I've always been a little confused.
What?
You put the D
Really?
before the
You
D.
want to have that conversation now?
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's a lot of
You
dice.
see, back in the
rolling.
1980s,
You have no clue.
Gary Gygax.
And that other guy nobody ever remembers. Poor guy.
I know. I do
I believe
feel
it was
bad.
Gabe Newell.
Did you know
That's
that
not
you could
true.
call
Dungeons
Gary
and
Gygax and
Dragons.
ask him questions,
I did not.
and he would like help you with the game and stuff?
I mean, that seems fair.
I believe
Isn't that
that.
cool? Like, CEO.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, honestly, it'd be cool if you could do it now.
too many
That's fair.
people.
Hmm?
Too many people, man. Gary can't give out his phone number anymore.
It's true.
Also, he's dead.
Seriously?
Hmm?
You spoiled the end.
Gary, baby.
That was at the end of the Curse of Strahd.
Yes.
Let's not get on the Avengers topic. I don't want to ruin Infinity War.
Oh God.
Also, I'm pretty sure somebody else, or somebody, Jay, wanted to touch the other sarcophagus too.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, so we need to resolve the first one. Okay, so time freezes.
With his wingding.
Time freezes for everybody, except for Jay, all right? So I need you to role play here and not metagame, because I know it's very difficult. Okay, you will have the knowledge of this, but your characters will not.
Uh-oh.
Right? But it'll
That's
be
the way that
entertaining for
works,
everyone
yeah.
to hear it, because Jay and I were going to do this, 2 weeks ago, and but we didn't, because we both have, lives.
Crazy schedules.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Also,
They're both running 8 side businesses, and
8-sided dice businesses. Yes.
9 now.
Yes. Oh yeah, the hooker thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called the 9-sided die.
that's the thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Hey, can you do? If Ryan was here, I would ask him. I'm gonna try asking you. Can you do any kind of like voices for me, like right now, like a deep voice? Don't
Don't have
do
him
it.
touch it.
Don't do it.
I'm
Never mind.
Seriously, have the
I
Dollar
can
General Ryan.
hit the effects button and see what's on it.
No.
Yeah, that could
we
backfire.
we have the Dollar General Ryan.
Do
not
it.
do this.
Do it. Push the
Have
button.
you said that tonight and I laughed at her already?
I don't know, but it's true.
It's good.
Oh,
He
God.
did say it, but you weren't here yet.
All right,
Don't make him touch the voice
I
thing.
can do it.
Do it. Do it.
I think it's the one that says bass.
Biggity bass.
I don't know which one.
How's that? Is that better?
still
No.
sounds like your
All right,
voice.
let's just stick with that. All right.
Why
I
don't you
can-
do the voice?
I'll do a voice.
Sorry.
I will exclusively converse. Yeah, I don't like this voice either.
Just do whatever, man.
Go, God.
You do you.
British bookstore guy.
I exclusively converse with sentient beings educated in the arts of magic.
Okay.
Nothing interests me more, and you should feel the same.
Yeah.
There's not enough time in lifetime to unravel the secrets hidden in the weave. What's that? I can hear your thoughts. Did you know?
What thought did you hear?
You'll never be able to know and learn everything. You are mortal, and you'll never know all arcane secrets. But there is a way to abandon and advance. A way to achieve mortality. A secret way to hide one's soul away from the body in order to protect it. I can feel your knowledge useful to me.
Cool.
But I feel potential.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that was going to go for a second. I thought it was an insult. That was awkward.
You gotta let him hang sometimes.
I'll give you the secret of the arcane recipe. The rest is all you. And maybe someday you'll come back and thank me. Just like Encantha did. Do you accept?
Yeah. Sure. This sounds fun.
All right. So that instant that instant is gone, right? You touched it and
Yeah.
now you're back. It's like you've
From
been
outer
you,
space.
you do
Sorry.
feel like you've been gone for a long time, but as you look around, you realize that the things that were happening when you left are exactly the way they were.
So I'll be next to the fissure.
Yep, everybody is still in the same spot where you would have thought like a good 5 minutes may have passed. And really it may have because, you know, that took a while for me to find and read. All right. So what do you want to do now?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to go for the other sarcophagi.
So this room,
Sarcophagus. How do I say that when it's just one?
Sarcophagus.
sarcophagus.
I don't think that's right. That doesn't sound right.
Then why'd you ask?
Just so I
Because
could-
you want to know the real answer, not the one you were going to give.
Yeah. I don't believe I actually asked you. I asked the group. And neither one of you gave me the right answer. So, Brandon, what do you think it is?
It's sarcophagus.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so you would be able to get over there.
No, I'm not going to ask him.
Crypt.
That would have been another acceptable answer.
You know what?
So you
Fuck
would be able
you.
to get to the other side of the room in one turn.
But I couldn't touch it.
You wouldn't be able to, well, you'd be able to touch it. It would be part of your move. So you could run over there.
Yeah.
You got a mushroom stamp that?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my pants down and touch this one with my wiener, hoping for a different result.
I think that's how it works. You got to go all in on different.
Just strip down completely naked and climb on top of.
It's not like you got to take off a lot. Just pull up your robe a little as
To
you
be
run.
fair, I actually have to take off quite a bit.
Just pull up your robe as you run. It's
I
not
don't
big.
have a robe.
Just
Yeah, you
dive
do.
in dick first.
Yeah. Lanross totally could have done it.
Yeah, Lanross could have done it. He's got rope.
Probably 5 foot away from it, too.
Yeah, that old bastard.
with
Jeez,
his
gravity
balls.
was not kind. Stretched that
pendulum.
thing out like a fruit by the foot. Is
By the way,
ridiculous.
what is Melvin doing during all this? I haven't really talked about that.
Well, Melvin was hanging out with Kismar, mostly just protecting him.
Uh-huh.
But if Kismar's
Fail.
made his way over to the thing, well, Melvin was probably distracted by something or other, right? Like,
He's going to go check on Lando.
yeah.
I'm going to go check on the...
That's
I'm
not
going to
his
go
voice.
check on the invisible guy.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
You got to do the voice. It's the only
right.
reason I wanted a compatriot.
Let's see if I can ruin this one, too. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So as you move across the room, you just like fling out your hand at it, or do you, like is there like hesitation at all? And, like,
it.
do
There's
you,
no
like,
hesitation.
No, like all
Try
right,
hump
I'm
it.
gonna get this shit.
Yep.
You touch it.
I mean, I wouldn't have done it in a way that like clearly draws a bunch of attention. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be like, yeah, high five. But I mean, I just like run up to it, you know, like
Get the corner.
and then, you know,
Very
The
anticlimactically.
tips of your fingertips feel like they're burning when they touch it.
ooh, I like this.
All right. It's slightly painful when you do it.
Yeah, they're
Feel
lower, a little
jolt,
harder.
How?
a jolt through your body.
Okay.
As you seem to snap into this consciousness inside this conversation in your head. Yeah, just like that. All right.
So,
I like this one
Yeah?
already. Yeah, this is good.
you come here seeking the ancient power source, which brought Constron.
I gotta read it right first.
Count Strahd von Zwerchevich to where he stands.
Okay.
It is curious. You are that interested in acquiring what he has. Are you trying to fight fire with fire? You must know this gift is not free to take. like so many others in this place. No, there is a price. The price is blood, flowing red and fresh from a recent kill. But not just any blood. It must be the blood of the ones who loves or reveres you, slain by your hand. If you drink the blood, that seals the deal. Or else your blood shall sacrifice. As long as you're slain by hateful enemies, only then shall you achieve the glory of immortality.
I'm sorry, did you say 8-foot enemies?
Or
Hateful.
8-foot.
Hateful.
Hateful.
Thank you. I was like, that's a really specific measurement.
Okay, so hold on a second.
And there's a guy chewing on a.
And then he starts to eat an egg roll.
First, would you like a lozenge?
You just hear a.
Or he's got the zingers.
I can't do it because I have egg roll in my mouth, but he's laughing.
Sorry, I have egg roll in my mouth.
Joked on a small piece of beef.
So, okay, let me get this straight. I have to kill somebody? Is that what you said? Or just drink their blood?
I think he said you can use yours.
Or I could use mine? How, I didn't get all that. So what happens?
Like, I was with you, and so until you started to talk, like, I was like, oh, you want to be Strahd and fight fire with fire? And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a pretty cherry deal so far. And then you started talking about the sacrifice, and things got a little quiet and a little gravelly, and I didn't quite catch it all.
Okay.
Okay. And go.
Yeah. So
I must.
you must. Do you want me to do it in the voice again, or do you
No,
want
just
okay.
tell me.
He
just tell me.
says,
Yeah.
you have to kill someone
That's
who
loyal to me.
who loves or reveres you, slain by your hand. If you drink the blood, the deal is sealed.
Who do I know that loves and reveres me?
Or. It's an or.
And then you will need to sacrifice your own blood.
Oh, I thought it was an or. Sorry, dude.
As long as you're slain, killed by hateful enemies.
Okay, wait a minute. So I
So,
have to kill
thinking back,
one.
you guys read the tomb, right? Tome.
Tome?
Long time ago, yes.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's a Wednesday, so man, I don't know why.
it's
Like a year ago?
I have it
it's a
marked
year
on
in
my-
our time, and then I think it's
So
Refresh me, bro.
in the tome,
Yeah.
Strahd killed his brother,
Right. I remember that.
drank his blood,
Yeah.
That happened.
and then when he was trying to get with Tatiana, she committed suicide. The guards saw that, and they killed Strahd with their spears.
Right.
Nunchucks.
Nunchakus.
No. Wow, that changes the entire game.
Doesn't it?
Okay, so I have to kill someone that either loves or reveres me,
Yes.
and then I have to die by
You have
hateful enemies.
You have to drink their blood.
Drink their
and
blood
then
and
die
then die
from hateful enemies.
by hateful enemies. Ugh. Wait, do I know anybody else besides Albie?
I mean, Durkee likes you a lot, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, but who reveres me?
Does she have a
Loves
cat?
me?
Melvin?
Melvin doesn't, does he?
I love it.
No. That could be a hellacious plot twist.
Oh,
Yeah. You're going to want to take Albie.
You got to figure that yourself. You take the-
Metagame.
You take the gift?
so complete.
Is there,
as
a
long
ti-
as they're metagaming,
is there a timeline on it? Like, do I have to do this within like 3 hours or something, or like I curl up in a ball and die? I would ask this question to the voice in my head.
The voice only laughs at you.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, biggest egg roll eating
And
dick I've
my-
ever seen.
And my legs asleep.
Yeah, I take it.
Wow. All right, a double whammy.
You're going to have to write that one down. There's no way I'm going to remember that, dude.
So as long as we're
No,
metagaming,
I'm not. I'm not writing that down for you.
Come on.
if only you had some sort of electronic way to take notes in front of you.
Like a memory check, maybe. And like, oh, you've forgotten what you were supposed to do.
I should put that on my character. I should put it on my character sheet.
Yeah, you should.
Oh.
I should put on my character. Oh,
There you go.
You already wrote it down. That's awesome.
in all fairness, what he said was he won't write it down for you. He just started to write it down for himself.
All right. So, I got to go back to this thing and touch things. All right, so that's your turn, Eldrick. That's probably enough.
Does it say west? West.
Those are notes. That's my notes. Don't worry about it, okay?
Don't worry about stuff scratched out.
Spoilers! Adam West helped me with this part of the campaign.
Taken
Really?
too soon.
Yeah.
Got it.
Was reminded yesterday. Robert Palmer's dead. Anyway, okay.
Nobody messes with Adam. We.
Zach, you're up.
Okay.
Would you like a sit rep? What's going on? Like,
Yeah, like in my immediate
help?
area, yeah. Because I understand what I may have been able to see with Eldrick running over to one of the sarcophagi.
So you didn't see that,
Yeah.
because you were busy, and
And
you already did a spot check or perception check. So you would have noticed that he ran behind you, but you probably were too engaged in combat to see that he actually touched the other one. The only one that might have a chance to see him touch the other one would have been Stoutbeard. This is beautiful.
Well-
And Melvin. I'll roll for Melvin. Because I have his character sheet.
yeah, and I
somewhere.
understand not seeing him actually in the act, but I have been keeping an eye on Eldrick since we came in.
An
because-
ion. Sorry.
Because I understand his, or I've been worried about his megalomaniac tendencies lately.
So you're saying that
I'm not saying that I would have seen him do this, but like I might be asking like it. I don't think it would be metagaming for me to later be like, wait, where is Eldrick, kind of thing.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he doesn't come back right away. Yeah.
because he was behind you before, and he moved out to the side. You might have noticed that.
Yeah, anyway,
but you
what's-
didn't see him touch anything, and
No.
then
It's
he,
called flanking.
you heard some noise behind you, like footsteps kind of thing, because it would have been a pitter patter of little feetsies on the ground. But yeah, you wouldn't have seen him actually hit it. You will. Well, we can resolve that. So what do you want to do? Because I think there's two. I still show two vampire spawns up, coming in, trying to come into the room. So basically, at the fissure, there's two vampire spawns trying to get out of the other room.
Well, I would be probably trying to hit them because I don't want them in this room. This is our room.
Well, then that's roll an attack roll.
Okay. Can you tell me what my old attack bonus was at least?
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
I don't have anything.
Do you want me to roll it for you? It's a 1. It's fine.
See, here's the thing: is I just totally believed you. Like there was just acceptance.
I don't know if I have this.
Your proficiency bonus at level 9 would be a +4.
Okay, and then
What was your
and then
strength?
your strength score was a plus 3 the last time I saw it. Was
which
16.
should be the same.
So 7 plus 7. Yeah, it was like super high.
Well,
And then plus the pluses on your sword. So I
Yeah,
think that was plus 2.
it was either plus 1
It
or
was like,
2.
I thought it was like plus 9 because I remember when you said it last time. We were like, "Holy crap!" Roll the
Yeah.
tape back.
Actually, I think that wasn't the previously on. But anyway, I do think it went from 11 to 20. I do seem to remember that number. So we'll say it's +9 on the Moonblade. So 2 rolls, 2 attacks. Ooh. So that'll be a 26 and a 15.
I don't know what that means. Both those hit.
Oh, well. And I'm just attacking one of them.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of doesn't matter which one. Sorry, that was plus strength +1, so it's probably +4 for my damage bonus. So that'll be 8 and a 10. 8 and 10, 18 total damage.
All right, you take that one down.
Does it look cool?
Would you gonna make me do that?
Oh no! Well, no, I can do it too.
That. If you want to do it, that's fine. I have things for that though. I'm all over it. What would you like?
Probably just to throw him off balance with a shot to the gut, and then just chop off his head, send it flying, if possible. Now this is a stretch goal. Make it hit his buddy.
Like make the
head,
gore,
the head hits.
It bounces off the other guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't do any damage, but
No,
I mean,
that's
like
good.
there's a moment of like going by his head, because the teeth are. Yeah, perfect. All right. Anything else you want to do? You want to move or anything?
Nope. I'm still going the Fisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The King Fisher.
Good fish.
It's actually a
I didn't do
bird.
that.
Shit. Why did I say fish?
Yeah. I mean,
It
it's
is a
got
good
fish
fish.
in the
It's
name.
tasty.
You're right.
Vicious. Tasty.
I guess that's it, as I heard.
Yeah. Must have been.
It's a good fish, even better bird.
There you go.
It's a good
cover.
Gingerbread man, make you go hip hop.
Okay, so Albie, the vampire that's pretty much in front of you, you can see that it's some of its wounds that are like its head's kind of. I think this is the
Yeah.
one that was
Yeah.
smushed a little
It
bit.
was.
It's starting to balloon back out, like it's healing.
Okay.
Good stuff. It looks pretty painful, and then he attacks you.
Fair enough.
All right, let's roll some bones. See, I feel like it's a good one.
Some bones. I like mine better.
You would. When we do it next time, we'll do everybody does it.
Everybody has their own.
Everybody wants to. 2 hits. One's a 21, 24.
Those both hit. Yep.
Good gracious.
He only
Neither
uses
of
his
those
claws,
hit.
though.
Goodness gracious.
16 damage.
Okay.
Yep. And he's just going to stay there. No. If you want, you can take an opportunity attack on him, and
Yep.
so can you. He's going to try to climb the ceiling and head towards the door.
I got a
Towards the
12.
stairs. Sorry, towards the stairs.
12.
12 is a miss.
17.
17 is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that damage. Roll that beautiful bean footage. It's got to be said.
Is it only attack you could try to do, or can I try to knock him off the wall or something like that? Does that?
You could use your attack to do that. Sure.
Yeah.
You want to try to knock him down?
Yeah, I don't want him to get away.
Just to knock him prone?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just say that. That might be a strength. Let's do a strength. As that means you don't get the damage, but you can try to do a strength, opposed strength.
I'll try it.
So you have a +3 to the strength, just so you know.
Cool.
He's going to use. It doesn't matter. They're both the same.
I also get to add half my proficiency to any strength, dex, or I think it's just strength and dex checks because I'm a remarkable athlete.
Also, unless this battle has taken more than a minute, you get to add a 1d4 because I've still got Crusader's Mantle up.
So that'll be
We don't get
+5, +8
I
to
forgot
my
about it
roll.
on the last one.
Well, let's hope I don't roll poorly. 16
Altogether,
altogether, yeah.
I rolled a 22.
You're dead.
I left it up on the screen.
Yep, wait, no, I understand. I'm not arguing, I'm just...
I am. That's bullshit.
We tried.
Crazy about
All right, so it climbs up the wall, so it gets about halfway towards the stairs, but it's still on the ceiling, and I think it's a 20-foot ceiling.
I don't remember what you said.
It was 20. 30-foot wide, right? 20 tall.
No, it's more than that.
700 feet wide and
It's
20
50 foot at least.
I just trust our
50 foot.
GM to keep track of it.
It's great. I just change it as we go.
And we don't notice it all.
And we don't record it or anything, so we can't go back and look.
I don't notice until I'm editing.
Yeah.
All right.
Fine.
Albie,
Yeah.
how's it going? This is round 6.
All right.
How about that? 30 seconds.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Is it my turn? Yeah. Okay. And you said he's about, okay, well, I can't get to him. So he's the last one we know about, right?
Yes.
He's the last zombie we
He's
know
the
about.
last. He's the last vampire. Standing. All the other ones you've watched die. Oh, I take that back. There was one that disappeared, but you hit a lot of smushies. He never made it out of the amber room, the other room.
They're all amber. rooms.
Also, Albie, you feel something calling you inside behind the fissure in that room. And it's like a ray of light in the darkness.
Welcome to the darkness.
2 moon circle. No? Okay. If you get that reference, I'm not going to give you anything.
Okay. Well,
Somebody Google it and put it in chat, please.
there's still a monster.
Monster.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I move over to wherever Eldrick is, because I'm going to protect him from the vampire.
Okay. And that's when you realize that Eldrick isn't where you left him last. He is on the other side of the room.
I mean, we're in combat. That makes sense.
near, but he's facing away from you.
Whatever. I'm going to protect him.
Okay. But he doesn't appear to be touching. I mean, you're seeing his back, but you don't see. He doesn't. He's looking at the sarcophagi, but he doesn't look like he's touching it.
Sure. Yeah.
He's doing one of those things like, I'm not touching it.
I believe it.
That would be a
That
very
sounds about
different
right.
conversation.
Okay. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah.
Or you can looking at this vampire. It looks like he's headed upstairs. Like, so you guys
So back
came
over
down
toward the stairs?
Yeah. So you guys
Oh,
came down
okay.
that spiral staircase, but there's a ledge.
Sure.
Where
Okay.
the staircase
Well,
is second. So he
then
looks like
I'm-
he's headed towards that.
I make it as far toward the stairs and up the stairs as I can, stopping so that, like, as he rounds the lip to go up, I'm just going to bash him in the face.
Okay. So you're gonna go up the stairs.
Like, yeah, like halfway up, or I imagine the floor's got some depth to it, so I'm going to get to the point where, like, as he skitters along the ceiling, just pop him.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna ready an action for that?
Yep.
All right. You want to do? What do you do? 2 attacks, right?
I do.
So you'll do
I
both
have
your
2
attacks on him.
attacks.
All right. Good deal. Is it anything that goes there? Just to be clear, or just the vampire?
Just the vampire. I am watching that vampire skitter that way.
Jerry walks in. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
To turn the light on in here, you'll need to.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't feel that bad about it.
I understand that with you. I don't know. I like Jerry as long as he doesn't have his memories.
Yeah, that's sort of where
I
I'm
don't know
at.
that. I mean, you never met him.
But-
You meet him and you'd be like, he's pretty cool.
I imagine he'd be a different person. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
So I think for you to do that, you'd have to be like halfway up the stairs.
Yeah.
So that's going to be your full move.
Okay. That's fine.
So the stairs are kind of weird, so they kind of spiral around like this.
Yep.
And around, it's like a big round 30-foot sphere. That sphere has a circumference.
Cylinder.
Yeah, good word. So you'd have to go all the way to the top of the stairs to get to this. So
Okay,
I'd say
that's fine then.
Right now, you're about halfway upstairs. Say that.
Okay. Yep.
All right, that puts us to Stoutbeard. What do you want to do?
I want to use Vicious Mockery on the vampire on the ceiling.
Okay. Do a perception check for me.
Hold on. 18.
18. I love that you have really high perception. And then you don't tell anybody shit.
They don't need to know.
You're really role-playing your character, Scott.
Yep.
So, Scott, you noticed that as you're turning and fighting these things, that Eldrick ran across the room, and you're fairly certain he touched that sarcophagus, but only for seconds.
Nah, he should be all right. If I know anything about crypts.
All right, so hold on, what is that?
I had 2 of these. I'll find it later.
All right, go ahead. I forget. It's been like a week.
Yeah,
or
it has
two.
been. All right, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, or he takes damage plus disadvantage next turn. So I guess he would have to have a wisdom saving throw against my spell DC. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a 17.
All right, he fails.
All right.
You-
So he takes 7 points of damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll next turn.
Man, I need to know what insult causes 7 points of damage.
It's something about his mom.
Of course, the classics.
Yeah, you gotta go there. And then you know. Yeah, that's enough. I'm good.
That moment that you're like, I'm going to say this. I'm on a stream. No, I'm not. All right. Anything else? All good?
Wall comes down. Yeah, good.
All right. All right. Eldrick.
Um,
Touch it again.
You get double the bonus.
I
maybe
didn't get
it'll go
everything.
second thought.
Maybe it'll go away.
Is there anything? If I touch you again, can I give you a double vampire?
Double vampire.
Give it back.
I get 4 fangs.
Oh yeah, get all mouthful.
Yeah, so at this point, I think Eldrick would kind of, like he's coming back out of sort of touching it, right? Mm-hmm. So he's like a little, like probably a little cloudy or something like that.
A little disorientated, yeah.
Apparently since he's touched 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Very close to very dark, powerful creatures.
yeah. So so at this point he would probably, kind of like kind of shake, kind of shake off kind of the stutters, if you will, and then kind of turn around to see what his cohorts are doing, and would see that there's I'm assuming this vampire that's still attempting to go upstairs.
Yeah.
right?
He's going straight Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling.
Okay. So then I think that at that point, Eldrick would cast Scorching Ray at the vampire. Get into sort of a clear path so that he doesn't hit anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then cast Scorching Ray. And give me just a second. Because it...
Is it an undead fire?
my...
Like green?
There it is down there. I forgot they put this in weird places now. They keep changing where everything is on D&D Beyond. Okay, so he would cast Scorching Ray as a 4th level spell, which would be, let's just go ahead and try and hit. That would be a 21.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then it is times 4, I think. Yeah. And that would be 24 damage.
All right. He's pretty singed, but he's still crawling. kind of got at the center of his body. You can see a little bit of backbone.
Creepy.
And then Eldrick would sort of, after he cast the spell, right? Like, as he pulls his hand back, he would sort of like, like his hands hurt or something like that. You know what I mean? Like he's still feeling a little bit of pain or something like that he doesn't normally expect when he casts that spell.
Okay. All right. Anything else? You want to move or anything?
No, he'd probably kind of stay right there because he already moved to kind of get into a clear path, but not in front of anyone, right? So he's moved into like sort of.
So you're towards the middle of the room, you think?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
all
I've
right.
sort of moved kind of back so I can get a clear shot at him, but
Okay.
not hurt anybody.
All right. All right. Back to you, sir, ma'am, whatever.
Thank you.
Serve him.
So, as I look up at this last vampire crawling on the ceiling, my thoughts go to, first off, regretting that I don't have my bow. Second off, regretting that I don't have my left arm to use my bow. And third off, wondering if there are any rocks around that I can throw at this bastard.
I thought you had a floating. How about that floating moon blade?
Over by that fissure, there's some broken stone
Okay.
and rock from the.
I'd like to grab one and wing it at him.
Okay. Do a ranged attack
Okay,
with
which
your bonuses, so that should be the same.
it would be proficiency plus dex, which I believe adds up to this.
Yep, your dex is the same.
Okay, so it'll be plus 7. Oh, 10.
Oh, that's a miss. Sorry.
But at least I got it up near him, right? In the area.
I mean, he's not happy about it.
He's all like,
Like, it was a nice warning shot.
Airball,
You hit, like, you threw, like, right in front of where he's going.
Yeah.
He turns around and looks at you like,
Totally sees Downbeard yelling. Airball.
So I'm going to pick another one up and do it again.
okay.
10 again.
did anything change? Did he hit this time?
Now behind it.
Damn.
You actually, let's say,
Overcorrected.
you hit it with, like, his boot,
Oh, okay.
but, like, it just bounced off. It didn't do any damage
yeah.
at all. How's
It
that?
needs to be a headshot, really.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
looks back at you again and goes, "Why do these vampires? I don't think it's the teeth thing."
Hey, TT. All right. Sorry, we're boring you, Aldrich. Jeez.
All right.
When did you start throwing rocks?
Did you say when or why?
When?
Right now.
This is a new thing.
This is a new thing for me.
Okay,
You
I'll
should
be.
probably not
Well,
stick with it.
no.
Go ahead and roll
actually-
your attacks. He goes up the stairs enough that he's close enough that you can take a swing at him.
That's a 14 and a 9. No, 11.
49.
Both of those are misses, unfortunately.
All right.
I did have some practice throwing rocks with the Mongol folk, because that's what they did for fun, was throw rocks off.
Oh,
the
that's
side of
right,
the cliff.
yeah.
And I was apparently good at it then.
Not now.
I know. Well,
You've lost your edge.
this is up, and like I'm used to throwing down.
Yeah, it's a totally different direction.
Yeah.
All right, so the vampire he's on the second. He's in the library now. He crosses over the banister, of the railing, and he looks like he's headed towards the door you guys, the secret door you guys came into.
Jerry, get him.
Get him, Jared.
You don't see Jerry, but you do see, like, the vampire. You can still eyes on. You're the only one who has eyes on the vampire still. Okay? All right, then. And now it's your turn.
All right. If it's my turn again, I guess I chase after him and try and hit him.
All right. Are you going to try to... You could probably, going up the stairs, since he took that long way, it probably took him a while to get over those stairs. You could probably catch him.
Okay.
Run up the stairs.
Yep.
And then still be attacked. An attack.
Well, those both miss, and one of them was a critical failure. Let's have it.
Fun.
You're gonna lose an arm.
You smash your arm off. That's a bludgeoning, right?
You just
Yes.
smash Zach's arm off.
Way down in the.
Yes.
I can just, what the God.
No! 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 Perfect.
That would be the greatest, just the greatest part of this game. Then I get a critical failure fireball or something.
I wouldn't even
Right in Zach's head.
wouldn't even be mad at that
What
point.
the hell? Luck is not with you, my friend. Seems Lady Luck has turned her back on you.
Wait, what am I on here? That
I was never much of a gambler.
Well, you know what they say in Waterdeep? You got to know when to hold them, and you got to know when to fold them. So, there's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gambler.
these are weird. It's always hard to freaking read these because of the way they're written. Sorry. Who came up with this?
You think Corey's
think you.
character loved me or revered me?
Whose?
Corey's?
I'm positive he did not.
Yeah.
That's my stick. You can't use that spell. It's mine.
To be fair, it is mine. Pretty sure I called dibs.
Let's just say that going up the stairs, you, this is going to make Zach mad. I realize it already. How about
step
this?
and get a little boob.
Overzealous with your armor, trying to get up, you miscalculate. You trip, you go down the stairs, but you also, so you fall prone.
Yep.
You slide down the stairs, take a little bit of damage from that, so take a D6 of damage, or D4 of damage. But you also lose your weapon. It is on the second story. So you do a fumble.
That's a real good throw you had there, though.
Yeah.
And Zach loses his other.
Okay. I took the
Bounces
damage.
back down the stairs, right into Zach's arm.
Your
It's that whole- it's that
it
whole,
slips
like-
from your hand and smashes into a bookcase, spilling some of the books onto the ground. Their pages open with nothing inside.
Jerry's like, oh.
Jerry seems oblivious. You do actually spot Jerry up there. It actually flies by him, and he's just.
Is it like, the scene in Spider-Man with, I just forgot his name.
Peter Parker.
Stan Lee, that's it. Yeah.
Peter Parker.
hmm Where they go flying.
Guy in
He's just like,
Spider-Man. Peter Parker?
Fair enough.
Alfred Molina. I don't know where you're coming from on this.
It's tragic that he passed away.
Aunt May? What do you...
What?
Alfred Molina.
What about him?
He passed away.
He did not.
He did not. There was a rumor that he did.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that didn't happen, but I'll ask.
Don't you
Okay, so yeah,
talk about
I lost my mace up the stairs and fell my ass down the stairs.
So you're about halfway down on the stairs now.
Okay, and I took
All
some
right.
damage. Yep.
Got a bloody nose out of it.
Did I perceive this? Did my perception? Because I want to record this.
You're gonna post it on YouTube or
It's
something,
humble.
whatever that is in the medieval world.
Yeah, Cleric's Tube. It's new.
Put it on the weave.
That's right.
I weave.
Put it on the...
No, I weave. I do it on the weekends. Baskets,
that's
whatever you
cool.
need. Stoutbeard, it's your
Not
turn.
bad.
Mostly potholders is what you've been giving me. I think I'll use. Can I see him? I really don't care about the vicious mockery at this point.
No,
Did he
I mean
leave?
you saw Albie sliding back down the
that's
stairs.
All right, yeah, good job, Ali. You got him. I really don't know what to do next.
That was still hurtful. It may not have been vicious mockery, but it still hurt.
So vicious.
it's just normal
Yeah,
mockery.
regular mockery.
I don't know. All the other vampires are gone, so I'm gonna help Zach with his rock collection, I guess. Give Zach a rock.
Reload.
I found this one.
Yeah, found you one.
What does it look like?
Amber.
This is important.
Of course it is.
It's what?
It's amber.
Is it pointy
It's
at
a little
least?
jaggy on one side
Oh,
where
okay.
it fell off the wall.
See, that's good. That's good. That'll be good.
If you get a good spin on it, it might cut like a blade.
Oh,
Cuts like a knife.
would it be a good skipping rock?
Potentially. That's
Okay.
how I envisioned amber shattering into sharp shards.
Shards, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I
Sharp
picture it.
shards.
okay.
Are you checking out the internet? Is that how Amber cracks?
Yeah, I need to figure out the rules for Amber. No, people are talking to us in chat, and I'm not picking up what they are.
Oh.
Not picking up what you're putting down, chatter.
Are they saying anything interesting?
They were asking you to do something, I think.
Is it?
Shit.
Check a message on Telegram.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
check my Telegram.
Never mind, looks like she's doing it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
Telegram.
what the creature's name means. What creature are you guys talking about?
The vampire? Landros? I'm lost.
Luther Landros?
Yeah, we don't have hold, but I'm gonna do that. Hold.
Are you gonna?
I mean, hold just means you don't do anything.
Yeah, I really don't have
So-
anything going on.
You're just gonna study the situation, right? And then
I'm gonna
just
take
like,
it all in. I'm gonna perceive.
Take it all in. You know, like, you know what? This place is really pretty.
is there a
You
couch?
know, a little bit of cleaning.
I want to look for cushions. For which money I might find.
Which money?
And
From
sorry,
which?
sorry to any viewers we might have. We don't have somebody watching the chat. We're missing somebody. Our sound
Yeah,
guy.
our sound
Dude.
guy's dead.
He's not.
If you're talking about the
Oh,
vampire
he's
on
not
the
dead.
ceiling, it does not have a name. They are stout. It was a dwarf that you may have known, Stoutbeard. So I guess maybe you know its name, but I don't think anyone else does.
Yeah, I
pretty
have it
decrepit
written down.
looking.
It's on the letter he sent me. I'll go get it. It's on the return address. Yeah.
Okay.
He carries it
Dwarven-
with him always.
Dwarven pony post. I get my mail in here. You guys don't? It's weird.
Nope.
The vampire that was like a named one, an actual name, it was Gabe Gravelhorn.
Gravel.
If you guys
Yeah. I'm going to go check out
The
them
one that-
smoking boots.
So the
That's what I'm going to do with my turn.
There you go.
there you go. See, there's a thing. You're gonna check out the
Yeah,
boots, and
check out
do you
the
want to
boots.
see the?
It looks heavy. I'll check out the boots first.
Okay.
I'm not trying to work here.
How much are you gonna check out the boots?
I might pick them up,
Because they're
see if
kind
the feet come out of them
Like,
easy or not. I don't
okay,
want to
so
work
you
hard.
shake the feet. They're
Yeah,
kind
I like to see this. Shake the feet
kind of
out.
ashy,
Oh, yeah, okay.
and a key falls out.
Is it a heavy key?
What's that?
Is it heavy looking? I can pick it up, right? Is it still my turn? I'd like to pick up the key, please.
There
Alex.
we go.
Yeah. So the key, looking at it, it looks like an end key, to a room.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks like a key, but it does. The only reason you think it goes to a room is that it has the letter IX on it.
IX.
Letters.
Zai. It's Chinese. We should go to China.
And we're gonna end your turn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
And we've decided that's over.
I have the
That's
highest
enough.
perception, damn it. It's
All
from
right,
China.
Dude, that's
Thank you for demonetizing our video. No.
Eldrick.
Go to China with me.
Can I get visibly within 120 feet of this vampire?
I don't think in your turn you could do that. You might be able to get to the top of the stairs, but that would be pushing it. You would have to use your entire run, and by the time you got there, you wouldn't have an action left. I suppose you could try to shoot him through the amber from the ceiling. You can't, though. I'm just going to tell you right now.
you could try though.
It won't work.
It's going to shatter. Sharp shards.
Just brings the whole place down.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
It's very structurally unsound.
So
I would move up and see if Albenethor is okay,
Okay.
and then that would be.
slit his throat.
What's that?
What?
Nothing. We're not metagaming. Boss.
Yeah, I was just metagaming.
All right. So I'm going to end combat right there, and then talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
So something I just thought of
Oh.
that's interesting.
Jack in the Box is kicking in.
Eldrick likes to use Scorching Ray, but if you kill somebody with Scorching Ray, they're just ash, and you don't get any blood to drink.
That's a fair point.
Like, is that good enough?
Look, I don't know the rules to this, but no, I'm trying to think. If there's anyone other than Albenethor.
Do we need to run by the pet place and adopt a pet real quick?
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of women of the night.
There's probably a couple cats in there. Maybe a dog.
Really like Eldrick, but
Anything in the chat worth looking up? Anybody in the chat?
So yeah, check out this Chinese key I got. It says she on it.
I think this is X.
Could be. In excess without the N.
or
How did you
Could
get to
be
be a
so.
cleric if you don't know how to read?
could be 9
Could be
or 11.
21. Does X mean 20?
It means 10.
Really? All right. We'll go with
Wow.
11 then.
You know, I'm a lot less worried about the reading than I am the counting. The numbers seem important at the very least.
I feel like 21 is as high as they counted back then.
Did they have Roman numerals in Dungeons and Dragons? Because did
I
they
mean,
have Romans?
I think Dungeons and Dragons operates under the assumption that everybody understands that Roman numerals are numbers. Like I don't.
know, man. It just looks like a bunch of M's and
But
C's
you're
and
right.
X's.
They don't really have Romans. I'm sure they're kobold numbers or something. Yeah.
And
Cobalt numerals?
Kobold numerals.
I like
There
it.
you go.
What do you mean kobold numbers?
Elven, probably actually.
Well, that was the last thing
Oh,
I
but that's
expected
all
to come out of this
fancy.
shoe.
Yeah, but dwarven maybe.
Dwarven. That sounds like, yeah.
I don't think D&D has the notion of like a pre-race, right?
Kobolds?
Like ancients. Does it?
D&D.
I don't know, honestly.
Roman, not romance.
I feel like I'd act out asking if you're all right.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and ask.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
You want to
Yeah.
role play that?
I'll watch.
You ready to get in character?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. It's just this.
Albenithor, are you okay?
Yeah, I
Took
guess
a mighty
so.
spill there.
I did. I fell halfway down these stairs. You know,
Where's your mace?
it's up there. I dropped it.
Did you throw it at him?
When? Yes. No.
No.
No. You know I'm a terrible liar.
You can't lie to me, Albenithor.
No, I mean for starters because we share a mind link.
Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
We do share mind link, don't we?
We do. Yeah.
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 How about that? So,
So it's not like I could keep it secret from you anyway.
what?
Like if I had totally tried to lie to you just then, like
Yeah,
there's no
'cause
way
I
I'd
can-
be able to keep it secret.
Yeah, I can hear what you think there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How much? Did you hear anything earlier?
You know, now that you mention it, yeah, you said you were sorry. What were you
I thought I
sorry
tripped
for?
over you.
No, you didn't trip me.
Okay. All right. Why, hey, do you know anyone that might love or revere me? Off the
Well,
top of your head? I know that's a weird question to ask at this point.
I mean,
but, you know, you're laying there, I'm standing here.
yeah, why am I still laying here? Hold on, help me out.
Oh, yeah, I can help you up,
All
yeah.
right. You know what? Probably can't technically help me up.
Yeah,
That's
I can't
probably
help
my
you
next
up
turn.
because it's not my turn.
I'm too
and
heavy.
It's not your turn.
Yeah, sorry.
We're
No,
out
I'll
of
just lay down
combat.
here. You know, it's
Yeah.
comfy.
Oh, did
These
he say we're
stairs.
out of combat?
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, okay, then I can help you up
He did say that right before
He
he
did.
left.
He said, I'm
yeah,
in
okay.
combat
Okay,
right
so
here.
you help me out. All right, cool.
because I have to poop.
You do still have to roll strength, though.
Thank you. Thanks. That is a very weird question to ask right now.
I was just thinking to myself, you know, like, how many people love me, you know, or revere me?
I mean, your parents loved you. I think that's fair.
What about the guy at the Haberdash? Does he still work there? Does anybody know?
Landross?
Yeah.
The old guy?
He's
He
just
might-
upstairs.
The wizard who
He's
was here with
upstairs.
us?
Oh, right. He might be one, but
We just
We
saw
could-
him like 10 minutes
it feels
ago.
like this could be a.
I don't think that he would love me or revere me.
Not many who are
try it.
around you do.
I
Could probably
mean,
work.
Yeah.
I mean, not to get all weird, but like I think I'd say I love you. Like
I mean,
we're
yeah, I
brothers,
was looking for
right?
someone else, though,
right?
not just you.
Oh, not just me.
Yeah. I mean, I do
You know,
appreciate
I
it,
mean-
but, you know, I'm looking for someone else that maybe,
Oh,
okay, for
oh,
instance,
I
how about
see,
this?
I
That,
see.
that might love or revere me, but I don't really care about. You know?
I mean,
Like the feeling's not mutual, you know?
okay, sure. Like, but
I mean, you know me the best.
I do. That's
So-
true. We've been through a lot together.
Yeah. So, to me, I'm looking for somebody other than you.
Somebody I can't.
Specifically that might love /revere me. Or, that's an or, by the way.
I'm not.
Or both.
I'm
I
not
mean, it could
coming
be
out.
someone that's both. The real important part here is that I don't feel the same way about them at all.
I mean, you don't really care for a lot of people.
That's fair.
Really.
That's fair. Only one, really.
Hmm.
So that's why I got to find someone else.
Wait.
Lady Watcher.
Oh, that lady who made us sandwiches on the cliff.
She's dead though.
Did we kill her?
Shit. Albie, you're not helping me.
I'm sorry. I don't. I mean,
What game are we playing again, by the way?
Oh, we're playing a game called How Many People Do You Know That Love or Revere Me?
Oh, what
but
a
whom
weird
he
game.
doesn't care about.
Hey, Albie.
Don't use Albinthal.
So, did you resolve the question or the statement he made right in the middle of combat?
The one where he apologized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he thought he tripped me. So I mean, he didn't though. We're good.
Okay. All right. Good.
I am laying it on really thick though because I'm having fun metagaming. It's just loads of fun. But Albie clearly doesn't know what's going on. He just noted that it would be really hard for them to keep secrets because they have a shared mental link.
Right.
Uh-huh. I should go get like my mace upstairs. And also there was this weird thing that happened while we were fighting those vampires. I'm really disappointed that one got away, by the way.
Noted.
There was this thing that happened. Like I felt something calling to me. Like something bright, not something dark though.
We should go check that out.
Yeah, we should. We should go check that out. But it's through the fissure. It's through that crack in the wall over there. And like,
the wall that closes on people.
yeah. So I'm gonna take it slow when I go through. Like I'm gonna really scope it out. Like I don't want the walls to just slam on me and kill me.
Point of order. Another weird thing that happened. Kismar appears to be undead. Like
I had forgotten about
mean,
that.
he's
yes.
got he's a little peaked. I mean, he looks sick.
Do
Sickly.
I look different?
I mean, maybe a little bit.
yes, very.
Oh, worth it for my sister.
Yeah, you mentioned
I
that.
didn't see
yeah.
that coming. Spoiler alert.
I'm sure it'll go back the way it was.
No, it
when I'm
won't.
done.
I don't think that's the way that works, buddy. I'm gonna go get my mace.
Side note, does the person have to fully die?
Please talk into.
You looking for like? Are you trying to lawyer this?
I'm just trying to understand the level of
yes,
death
you
that a
need.
person
You would
has
have to murder them and drink their blood.
and they have to fully die.
to
Moiter.
drink all their blood.
All their blood. That's a lot. Actually,
Can I do
Let's
this?
not.
And this is just a thought.
That's a tummy ache and a half.
Yeah.
Is there any way
you're gonna
is
wanna
there
kill a
any
child
way
or something.
that I could just drink my own blood
I'm still down with the cat.
because I definitely love and revere myself.
That's true. You can just do it all at once.
I was gonna say, but
I'm just checking.
but
I can
you-
really knock this out 2 birds with 1 stone.
you also have to hate yourself for the.
There's a fair amount of that.
That's true.
Every Tuesday, Thursday night.
That's not gonna work.
That will not work. Okay, all right. I'm just checking.
Trying to rules lawyer.
And you said that I
your way
know
through
the secret to lichdom, to how to become a lich.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific way that you're going to tell me later on
Yes,
how I
I
do
will
that?
tell you later on.
Okay.
Just that will take some time to do.
I imagine it will.
He can't do it on stream though, because then everybody would know the secret, and the world would just be full of liches.
Yeah.
Everybody's a lich,
Yeah.
then no one is.
Yeah.
Nobody
it's
likes that.
Still good.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's how that works.
All
I think
Oh,
It's like chrono sphere.
Cool.
Chrono sphere
Okay,
playing
so
together.
we're going to go check out your
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we should.
weren't we here for a weapon? I mean,
Yeah.
Kismar got his thing, but
Kismar did get his thing.
I mean, what are these? So Kismar, the sarcophagus you say spoke to you,
Yes.
and it gave you this power.
Yes.
What did it say?
Nice things.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And then it gave you the power to revive the dead, which, I mean, okay, fair enough.
Oh, hey, Kismar, I got a question for you. Would you say you love me? Or revere me in any way?
I don't even know you.
Okay, all right, just checking.
Don't even know you, man.
Just checking, bro.
But yeah, I kind of do.
Okay, what if I saved your sister? Then would you?
I mean, we'd be close. I think. Yeah.
But would you say specifically
I'd
that
be
you
thankful
revere me?
for that. Yes.
But you revere me.
Maybe I don't.
Okay, just keep that
Very-
in the
it's
back
oddly
pocket.
specific.
Keep it in the back pocket. Is all I'm saying.
So,
It told me that death doesn't have to end. Be the end.
There we go.
It can bring. It told me that it was Zul'Dan, the corpse star. That was a really odd name.
The corpse star.
And then it sniffed it.
Yeah. I was thinking that myself.
Yeah.
Threw
like a weird
itself through
pop
a
singer.
wall. Yeah.
It said that it was the master of death. That's what it said. And it gave me this gift.
And now you can
I
revive the dead.
accepted the gift.
Yeah. So when you revive people, they aren't going to be like zombies, right? They're going to be like people again.
No, they'll be back to their normal selves. It'd be like, bringing someone back, like normal,
Sure.
right?
I mean,
Question.
that's definitely a thing like clerics and stuff can do.
Right.
Like,
right.
yeah,
Except for there is a limit usually, but with this
How many?
power, the time makes no difference. It doesn't ancient dead. That's what's so important about this.
Yeah.
So he's got a question. Then I've got at least one more.
yeah. Just okay. So let's say it's a fresh body. Fresh. Okay.
fresh.
Yeah. How many times can you do that?
Can I do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're the corpse star now, right?
I can only do it one time.
Okay. Do you have to be willing, or can I just grab your hand and touch your hand to that person's body?
That is two questions, but
I know, but it's just a small one.
no, I
something
mean,
at
yeah,
the
I
end.
understand. Like, it seems important.
Do you have to call upon the corpse star to do this, or do
I
you
wouldn't
just
use. I mean, I have to use the power. I don't understand.
Right, but-
I don't just randomly touch people and they
Okay.
come back alive.
Yeah, that would be really dangerous because, like, you could be eating like a turkey sandwich later, and then it just becomes a turkey again, and like that'd be really.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
You
That
want
would.
that turkey sandwich.
wow?
Yeah.
You fall into the ground and there's a bunch of fossilized, like
Yeah.
really old, like sea creatures down there, and
that's no good either.
and then you just have like
Yeah.
your hand is covered in snails.
Yeah, you smack a mosquito that's drinking your blood at the time, and oh man, it's just right back. Like you got to smack it. Yeah, that's no good.
That would be hilarious.
I mean, it would be a really good party joke, though. I mean,
But you only have to do it once.
You fall in a pit of oil and the dinosaurs come back.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go on this.
yeah. See, this is really problematic.
We need a T-Rex.
No, it's getting cool. Hold on.
Yeah, who doesn't want this power?
To be fair, if you only get one, are you sure you want it to be your sister and not a T-Rex? Because I feel
Wow.
like we could really have a T-Rex. What?
Okay, T-Rex, I can do that.
I mean, I'm not talking about like a Dilapatosaurus or something like that. I'm talking about a T-Rex. It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It would be cool, but no.
At least he acknowledges that it would be cool. I
Sorry,
mean, he's
Albie
right.
had
Yeah.
Albie had one more question. for you.
So normally when people get like powers that allow them, I'm talking in my dude voice now. Sorry. Normally when people get powers like that allow them to do things outside of the norm, they have to like give up something. Like they have to, promise to be really, really good people and like follow the ways of the. Like, do you have to follow the ways of the dead lord? Like, I'm just trying to like sort this out here. Like, do you have to follow the ways of the star of corpses or whatever? Like, I'm worried that you gave up something that you shouldn't have. Like, are you okay?
I'm fine.
All right, well, that checks out. Like,
There was no cost except for my appearance, apparently.
well, I don't know how sarcophagi work, so maybe that's the case.
So, should we speak to one of these other sarcophagi to try to find the weapon?
I mean, maybe. Like, there are 3 in here, but there's definitely something, I think, holy in the next room.
Okay. Maybe.
I don't think you need to touch any of them in here.
No?
No,
No. Okay.
Why do you say that?
I just got a feeling.
I mean, is this magic or is this? Because I trust you on most things magic, Eldrick. You seem like a pretty stand-up guy.
Yep. I'll roll deception.
You okay?
Okay, not that you seem knowledgeable in magics.
Okay,
How about
that I
that?
believe. That I believe.
Yeah. Sorry, I slept like 6 hours on a train.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
You guys want to roll insight versus his deception?
I don't think I have a reason to disbelieve him at this point.
No, me neither.
Like,
Okay.
that's the
I
thing.
don't know why he's rolling deception. Then.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay. Then I won't. Then I won't. If you're just gonna take.
Yeah,
it.
we're just going to give it to you because it makes for a better story.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
Like that's metagaming too.
I wouldn't touch these.
It is.
Well,
What I know about these particular magical situations, as Albie described, they're usually, with all great power, comes a cost. And if you touch it, you could ensue that flaw. You
yes.
don't want that.
We don't. I
Believe
imagine.
me, you have enough flaws. Like, for instance, you don't even have an arm.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Do you want to lose another one?
Oh, see, you
Yeah.
make a very good point, Eldrick. I'm sure that with the great power that we get, the cost would be so great we couldn't even imagine trying to carry it out.
I imagine that you could not do
Like,
that.
it would just tear our minds apart to know that power is right
weak-minded
there.
people, I agree.
But
Yeah.
yes.
Strong-minded people, though, could probably handle it.
Well, let's not find out.
Yeah,
I
agree.
mean,
Nice.
if
I
there's
agree.
a holy weapon
I'm-
in here that would work again,
Let's get your holy
Yeah,
weapon.
we should.
Yeah.
I mean, one of us probably.
I'm very glad only Kismar's the one who touched the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
If it had to be someone, it had to be me.
I mean, yeah, that's
It's
fair.
my quest.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's entirely fair.
I definitely agree.
So you're not going to wander out of here, right? You're going to stick with us for a bit, like.
No, I now need your help.
Yeah.
Yet again. Our quest comes near the end. We must go to Ravenloft.
Do you say Ravenloft?
Are you immortal right now?
What?
Are you immortal?
No.
Okay.
Just
So Ravenloft is where Strahd is, right? Let's just
Yeah.
make that up
We
on
need to
the
go to the
Castle
castle
Ravenloft.
underneath.
so Kismar, part of the deal is
underneath the castle?
Underneath the castle, in the tombs, is where my sister lies.
Oh. Yeah. What's your sister's name?
He says a name.
Yeah. Sure.
Aname.
that's a very pretty
beautiful
name. But Kismar, part of the deal is we need this. We were helping you to find this power,
Right.
And we need a weapon so that we can
Kill
actually.
Strahd.
No, I will stay with you until you find
Okay.
this
Yeah,
weapon.
there we go. That was what I wanted to make sure. Like, I didn't want you to
Then
wander
our
off.
quest
and get hurt.
takes us to Ravenloft.
Yes. Okay.
Right?
I mean, it
Yes,
would
apparently.
once we had the weapon.
Once
like,
we
I mean,
have
Yeah.
said weapon in our grasp.
I didn't realize we were going to Ravenloft. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, maybe not like the gypsy lady said he was going to be like on a balcony. We'd find him there. I figure that's
sure.
got to be his castle. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't. Maybe he hangs out on a lot of balconies. I don't know.
To be fair, balconies are nice.
It's true.
Usually a roof,
It's
you
so
know.
dreary out
Mildred, get rid of this this balcony. The vampire keeps coming out here.
This is why you can't have anything nice
Yeah.
these days.
It's a nice neighborhood, but why are there no balconies?
So Albie, you were going to lead through the fissure?
Yeah,
or-
I mean,
I
I,
don't
feel
think
like
you
that's-
should just go in though. Let's try and throw a rock. Would you? No.
Oh.
Would you like to throw a rock in there?
I know somebody who throws.
Try underhandings. You know,
that's sexist.
really get
And
both hands on it. Give it a good throw.
Again, very glad none of us touched the sarcophagus. That would be almost impossible to deal with. Anyway,
I'd be fine. Crypts are fine. They're benign.
so
He keeps saying it's
didn't
fine,
Lanros
I
have a
don't-
trap finding wand?
He did.
And he's right upstairs.
You think we could just go like mug him? Like, normally I'd be opposed to that sort of thing, but it's Landross.
On a side
like,
note, I mean, do you think that he loves me or reveres me?
Again, no.
No.
Very
Not at all.
No.
No.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Then I don't need to go up there.
like you kind of weren't very nice to him, especially.
Right, but you know, you still sometimes you like still love and revere the person.
That's true. Maybe that was his thing.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the only way he knew love. Like maybe his parents were terrible people. I don't know.
I don't know. Definitely don't know.
Yeah.
Love through hitting.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a thing.
No, it's not a thing. That's abuse.
Oh, okay. That's, you
What
know,
I did was just mental
tomato,
abuse. It was like a
tomato.
light pat.
Oh, and that's okay. Well, whatever. I mean, we could try and go get like the one. I mean, he's up there
But we know
studying
there's a trap in
tomes
there.
and stuff. Do we? Like, I mean, it could be like a stone golem or something.
We heard a crunching noise.
Yeah, I imagine stone, like living stone, makes that noise, right?
Okay, I'm gonna toss a rock into the fissure.
Yeah, that
Toss a
seems
rock.
fair.
Let's start there. Just starting with something.
Okay.
Nothing.
You throw a rock into the fissure,
Okay.
and you're trying to figure out if like there's a trap or something
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah,
set
that's
off or
mostly
something.
it. So like a nice
yeah.
bouncing throw.
You hear the rock hitting against things.
Dead vampires.
That sounds horrible. Great description. It
Clatters.
Stuff and things.
clatters against the walls, and as you expect, and then it stops, and a noise that everyone will take a perception check for.
I'm not going to tell you what I heard.
I remember I have a +1.
Ooh, I didn't do good.
So
8.
What?
19.
Eight.
What?
Seven.
Eights? Oh, I thought you said eights.
Eights.
I got eight.
Pair of eights. Beats your six. Yeah, beats
Pair
your
of
19.
aces.
Snake eyes.
Bad.
You are fairly certain that it ended in a pile of copper pieces, or gold pieces, or some sort
Just
of
like-
pieces.
Like a ching,
Reese's
like a
Pieces.
Yeah.
You heard like a clink,
yeah, clink. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Clinking.
like a jingling.
And
of-
like things like
Oh, the
silver
cascade
like
of
cascade
coins.
of coins.
I think there might be a pot of gold
Slot
at the end of this
machine.
amber.
Pot of gold.
I mean, maybe.
it's more like a pain bow.
Rainbow.
I hope
Was
we don't
the
find
pot
out.
of
Okay,
gold
I want to
crushing
grab.
them?
Yes.
Can I grab one of the dead vampires and just chuck it in the hole?
Chuck it in.
Oh,
the
please
fissure.
make
Yeah.
him do a strength check for this.
That would be wise.
Critical.
Just because they'll be funny.
I mean, they're pretty light at this point. You know, they've been around for a while. They're just bones. They haven't drank something in a while.
Keep the cool cape.
That's true.
Vampires always have a cool cape.
So you pick one up and you kind of get it positioned and like push it through the fissure.
Chuck it in. Yeah.
All right. And, I mean, you're doing one of these, or
Yeah,
you're
I
doing
want
like
to see. Yeah. I want to see.
He's
what
going to get
happens.
some distance.
Heave ho!
Ooh, should we wax the floor?
We'd
You'd have to go in there.
Yeah.
I can roll a strength check if you want me to.
You, no,
just
I
the
don't
part,
want you to.
You know, as far as you can
You
reach.
hear
release-
that
Oh, really?
stone on stone, like something walking in the other room, and then a crunching noise.
Yeah.
I think you might be on it.
Definitely a dragon.
Dragon?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a stone golem.
All right. I think it's dragon.
That's not
But
enough.
I'm
We all heard it, right?
Pretty sure that it's a stone golem.
Let's go see.
Okay.
Like, how?
You go first.
Okay, so this wall has a fissure in it. Like, is it a deep sort of, like, can we look through it?
Is it dark?
Yeah, these
It's
are
like
questions we
cracks
should
in the
ask.
walls.
Okay.
like pathways. And yeah, it's fairly dark, but with your dark vision,
We don't need your dark vision.
you can tell that there's another room in there.
There's another room in
It's
there.
like it's like a fissure that's broken up, similar to the one that you guys saw when you first entered the temple,
Right, I see what you're saying.
off to the
Okay.
left side.
So I guess I will go in a little bit to get a better look at that room, but creeping along.
All right, so you want to stealth in, if you will.
I think so.
This
I'm
is what you
still-
see.
You know, I could just cast daylight on something and toss it in there, and we could see what's going on.
I'm
You got
already
another
doing
finger.
this.
Make it a copper piece.
No,
Oh,
I
make
could
it a
do
vampire head.
I could
Oh, his arm.
That's
That's
evil.
not bad.
I like it. That's
give me
twisted.
your arm. Okay. All right, I'll just do it on a rock. Pick up a rock.
We're running out of those.
Daylight. Chuck the rock in there. 60 feet,
As
all
Aaron
directions.
goes
Aaron's
in.
like, no.
Yeah.
Like over
60
Aaron?
feet.
Exactly.
Okay. So this is what you see, Aaron.
Bank shot.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Piles of treasure. Wow. Are heaped against the west and east walls in this stone room. A 10-foot tall statue carved from amber in the likeness of a hawkhead humanoid stands at a wide alcove to the north.
Wasn't there? Okay, it's a 10
Are
foot.
you still just at the fissure entrance?
Yeah, just kind of looking still.
So it turns.
Okay.
Its head. It's like it. Also, there's some gore in the room of vampire pieces. There's one vampire that was in here before you chucked another one in. It's all crushed. And then its head slowly moves up, like it's looking at you, but it does not make an action towards you at all.
Oh. Okay. So, out of curiosity, like, do I make the connection to the smashed door that I investigated earlier that had, didn't it look like it had a statue? Like, it was supposed to have a statue in the center, but the statue is missing? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So,
And you, as the player, can figure that out. Yes.
yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Your character could figure that out too.
Yeah.
That there was once a statue in that other room. It mauled a bunch of warriors, and then left.
And now it's here. And it's very
Or
strong.
perhaps this is a different one. You don't know.
Well, that's true, but I'm working under that assumption. Anyway, so I'm going to go back and kind of report these findings.
Okay, and then I do want to put this in. There is a set of doors across the room.
Okay.
On the southern side, I believe that's right. Yeah, on the southern side of the room, there is a set of doors.
So which side is the fissure on? Like,
On the north side.
okay, so the
Like
east side has treasure.
The west side's got treasure.
West side has treasure.
Yeah.
Um,
In fact, there looks to be
a lot, piles.
6 piles of different kinds of treasures.
That's some treasure.
Yellow moons,
Bag
purple
of
stars.
holding.
One quick thing, and I might need, like, I understand if I need to do a perception check. Is there any marking on the door or anything? The doors on the other side of the
Do a
room?
perception check.
Okay. 14.
It's some magic mumbo jumbo.
Okay. Just wondering if, yeah, that's enough. Okay.
You want me to go look at it?
We might need that. Yes. So, that guy, I imagine, is pretty badass. He,
Allegedly.
yeah. But I also don't know what kind of guy he is. Like, it used to be a statue, I believe, and now he's animated. I don't know what does that kind of thing.
An amber golem.
Is that done with just statues, though? I don't know. I don't know. How
No,
that
you
works.
don't know.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Are you?
What's going on?
I don't know. This suddenly got very confrontational. But I think that those doors might be worth investigating. Also, I think that the vampire that's on the floor and there is still alive. He's just plain dead because he doesn't want to get smashed by Amber.
I could poke him with something.
Could maybe do that. Maybe we could somehow use him as a distraction. I don't know. But why don't you go take a look at the door, see if you can figure something out before
Sure
we
thing.
go in there.
So I'll cast, or I won't cast. I'll just use arcane knowledge on the magic writing on the doors. You said.
It just looks like some sort of seal. You don't have to roll. It looks like some sort of seal, like of protection to lock the door.
Okay.
Since you two have been in the room, do a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
15.
You are fairly certain that you've seen these doors, just the other side of them, when you guys were in the room with the giant 40-foot statue.
Oh.
This is the opposite room of the one that you guys slept in. You're fairly certain.
I'm fairly certain.
Ooh, I could have used navigation.
this door before. Yeah. On the other side of this door, amber statue. Big one, tall one, 40 foot.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one. You know,
Man, the statues here are such bitches.
so inside this fissure, is there a direct path to the other side?
Wait, what?
Of the room?
Yeah, is there like it's a room? You said there's a golem in there, an amber golem. Is there like a way through to see what Albinathor was looking at with the shiny object that he's talking about?
Well, we didn't.
You looked in there,
I mean,
right?
you just looked in the room too to see those doors.
On the other side of the fissure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have had to have gone into the fissure.
You would have to go into the fissure,
Okay.
through the fissure, to see the room
Fissure.
with the piles of gold in it, piles of treasure,
Mm-hmm.
magic treasure. No, just treasure.
Yeah, I see the
across
doors on the other side.
That's the south side, right?
Uh-huh.
And then on the north side of that room, the complete opposite, is the doors that you recognize.
And
And then-
Albinathor, where did you feel the presence of this mighty weapon?
Just in that direction.
And you didn't feel this when we were out by the big statue?
Nope.
I think we're going to have to kill that golem.
Maybe. Maybe it's the weapon.
Either way.
Wait. Why would we kill the weapon? That doesn't.
No, I don't think the golem's the weapon. You
Why
go
not?
in there and take a look.
Okay.
See if it tingles
Yeah.
you under cage.
Yeah, I'll go in. Let's all go in. Let's just take
Yeah.
turns.
We just keep collecting one
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. All right. I go into the fissure and I take a look around. Anything look holy?
Yeah, where's he getting this
No, 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 no,
nether
no, no,
tingle
no.
from?
So, concentrating more on the treasure, and you're like right at the edge of the room, right?
Yeah, I'm not walking into the room. That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, totally. It clenches its fists and stares at you, but it doesn't make any action towards you, like it's readying itself, like readying an attack, if you will. Anyway,
Huh. Sup, homie?
looking through the treasures, there's one of the treasures, piles. Those 6 piles, 3 on each side. One of those piles, you're kind of
Drawn to.
That's a good word. I was going to come up with a better way to
Yeah,
say
I
it,
got
but you know
nothing.
what? That's just going to work.
Yeah.
Tantalizes your senses.
Would you say enthralled, kind of drawn, or like?
There's a spark of good that you can feel with your paladin powers.
That you haven't felt
Paladin
the
powers?
entire
That's the
time.
paladin powers ruins it. Why is it called
Divine sense.
divine senses. Good one.
Tickling your fancies.
So,
For the record, I
You
was a
can
fan of
feel
Paladin
it
powers.
in your sphincter.
okay. Does it?
Which one?
That's what divine sense is?
I don't think
Which
so.
one?
but-
It doesn't describe it. I can do it any way I want.
So,
For
I mean,
everyone, it's different.
It's been consecrated or it's celestial in some fashion because that's the only good stuff I can actually feel. Unless you're just going to give it to me. It
The amber
it triggers
golem
a happy
moves.
feeling on the divine sense. Got it.
Yeah,
I'm willing to accept that.
It gives you a big woody.
Okay. Sure.
So
Which
clearly
hurts
it's
in
the
armor.
yeah.
Anal sphincter.
So there's definitely something
There's also
holy
the
in this room.
esophageal
Like
sphincter. That's
it
right.
stands out really well against all the evil around.
Oh, that's good.
Like yeah.
It's like a beacon in a stormy sea.
Wow. It's like a lighthouse.
It's the only fucking good thing in this entire freaking land, okay?
I mean, damn.
We
near,
gotta
yeah.
get it.
Yeah, that seems fair. Like, I mean,
Okay.
I figure
Okay.
Strahd's not.
I
going
have
to
an
appreciate
idea.
That.
This is just a thought,
Okay.
okay? I don't want you to freak out. But I could cast a spell that would sort of put a cloud of fog around the head of this particular amber golem. And Albie could run in there and
I mean, it did work last time.
it did. We saw it work.
Question about the room. Is that vampire still in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not moving. Looking at the corpse, he's not moving.
Mm-hmm. But he did look at me when, like that was.
No, the statue
The
did.
statue looked at you.
Oh my god! How did I miss that?
That
Anyway,
makes more sense.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I hear the
That-
confusion now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that would have been horrible.
That would
It's
have
like,
been really bad.
I think there would have been like a sympathetic.
yeah.
Wink.
Yeah. See, that's what I was picturing. Like, because you just said he. Yeah. Anyway, they were.
Yeah, no, I
They were kind of
gotcha, I
stacked on
gotcha.
top of each other.
So how do you feel about that?
mean, can you keep it high enough, like, so that we could get around the room okay without being kind of screwed ourselves? This seems like his kind of turf.
Maybe, I don't know. How tall are the ceilings in this particular fissure?
Well, this is a room.
I know it's a
Okay.
room.
Okay.
Yeah. The room itself is, the statue's 10 foot tall, right? The ceiling is 30 foot.
Oh, yeah. This is no different
And
than what it
flat.
was before. Yeah. This should be very similar.
Well, I mean, if you have that spell,
I do have that spell.
okay.
Can you not watch while I cast it?
Suddenly
Well,
he's bashful.
well, now that seems like an odd request.
Yeah,
Normally, you
doesn't
like to show off when you do something.
Okay,
cool.
but I don't want to show off this time. I just want you to not watch because you freak me out.
Now that you mention
And
it,
you
I
make
didn't
me a
see you
little-
create the fog in the last room.
Yeah, I created it. Okay? So I need you to not watch because you make me nervous with your one arm.
Okay.
Thank you. Turn around. Turn around. All the way. All the way. How many fingers am I holding up?
Who's there?
Good. All right. So Eldrick will slowly pull the staff from his bag of holding, aim towards the Ember Golem's head, and cast Fog Cloud. Very similar to what he did before, where he casts it basically on the area above his head, so that the fog cloud would raise up, but not completely cover the ground, so that someone could crawl or run beneath it.
So you want to try to leave a space of like, say, 3 foot and below that.
Yeah,
that is
maybe
clear
4 foot.
and the rest of it's fog.
so that we could get in quickly, grab what we need, and get out.
Okay.
All that gold.
All right. You did it.
So who wants to see if that worked?
A cloud of gas.
Are you done?
Yeah, it's in there.
foggy gas
hold
covers
on.
the room.
I
You
imagine
do
you
not
put it
hear the
away,
creature
like-
move in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, it probably ought to be me, right? Since I'm the one who can detect the thing.
I do think you need to go in there, but I would go with you because I imagine you'll be distracted.
Fair enough.
Perhaps you should go in, and if anything happens, you cause a distraction.
That was kind of my
Good
thinking.
idea.
Yes.
All right.
So I've got your back.
Okay.
Albie.
I'll stand back
so-
here. And if anything goes wrong, I'll cast Demobilize Golem. And
Why
that'll be
wouldn't
great.
you just cast that
Wait,
now?
yeah, you had that? That was
Like,
an
if that's a
option?
thing you've got.
I don't have that.
I didn't think you did. So I was going to cast Sanctuary on myself, which I think would prevent it from attacking me. I don't know. Do you want me to cast it on you as well? It should keep it from attacking you, or would you rather I cast it on myself and let it attack you?
I think I'd rather you let it attack me. Just to
Me too.
Okay. So I cast Sanctuary, and if it attempts to attack me, things happen. So I use a. Yeah. It doesn't matter until it tries to attack me. Also, it wouldn't know I cast Sanctuary unless it has some way of knowing that. So.
I suppose that's true.
So yeah, it cannot directly attack me unless it passes a saving throw, Wisdom. And if it,
So if it's dumb.
yeah, if it's not very wise and it can't pass the Wisdom saving throw, it has to attack somebody else or not attack for the next minute. So I go in.
Okay.
Crouch walk.
Crouch walk. So
I don't know why I made a walking motion with my hand. You know what walking is.
So you're all in your armor, though, right?
Yeah.
So
Still quite loud.
Okay, and so it. Okay. All right. So
I am sneaking.
Well, now, if I'd known you were going to be sneaking, I may not have come with. No, I'm just kidding.
Sneak boys.
I declare it out loud, though. I'm sneaking.
I just killed a man, and I want to confess.
I get that reference.
Ah, yeah. Last action hero.
That's a good one.
Nice.
You can just drive around the block, point to a house, and say, "The bad guys are in there."
But they were in there.
So Albie, you go to the the pile of treasure
Yeah,
that you
one I
feel
care about.
you're drawn to. There is
60 seconds.
a good amount of
Go on,
copper
60
pieces
seconds?
there.
I'm
think
About
so.
17,000
Copper pieces?
copper pieces.
How did you count those in less than a minute?
I'm
I said
real good
about.
at
I
math.
said about.
Instead of
Okay.
I'm a savant.
It's actually 7,502. So, but
Precisely.
but you just you're
Precisely
good at
17,500.
roughly looking at the size of it.
Precisely.
There's about 50 gold piece worth of Jesus.
of Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
Jesus,
Actually lasts an
The phrasing. There are gemstones, each worth 50 gold piece each.
Okay.
There's 30 of those. 3 rusted suits of plate armor.
Well, that's trash.
Put that in your pocket.
No.
9 rusted
I'd buy that
shields.
for $1.
No.
It's my city
I
suit.
skipped one across the floor. I don't. That
Don't
would be
do
really
that,
loud.
please.
A child-sized sarcophagus made
Take
of
it.
black wood inlaid with gold.
Oh, that just makes me sad.
Sounds good.
And as you rummage around inside, your hand comes upon something that you feel a burning sensation. No.
It's a hemorrhoid.
Take this.
Hemorrhoids.
Your hands are in your pants. Your hands are in your pants.
Hemorrhoids attack.
Wow.
What an awful monster.
God. They were really stretching for monster names, weren't they?
You realize
beast.
Eldrick came with you and you are in his front trouser. Good lord. Mind
You-
your manners, Eldrick.
You pull a hilt of a sword out of the pile of treasure. There is no blade on this weapon,
Take it anyways.
but it is made of platinum.
What? That's some good shit.
I mean, it's really shiny, but a bladeless hilt doesn't necessarily do me a lot of good.
Does it feel?
Hey, what do you find?
It does feel weird, though. I got a hilt for a sword
Take
that
it.
burns my hand.
Take it.
Do you feel anything else? Maybe we can find the blade in here.
Are you talking to me out loud,
And very
or are
quietly.
you talking to him?
I'm talking to you very
Okay.
quietly because I'm right behind you.
I mean,
like
I got one of these.
I'm watching the statue, by the way, in case that wasn't clear, Mr. GM, sir. Voice in the sky.
He's reading about stuff.
I got just a hilt. Do I? Can I pinpoint what the holy thing was? Is this it? Yeah, it's.
That's what it looks like.
Uh huh.
Can't see
Uh huh.
yet. Yep.
It's that thing.
I'm getting shine. Come on, Terry, hurry up. Catch up to me. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Past Terry is slow.
Like, do I recognize it? Cause it's a thing. Like it's
You
a religious item.
you have been this whole time while you have been stuck in Barovia, like felt slightly disconnected to your god. And when you touch this artifact, that
He leaves.
that
It's not a toothpick.
unclear connection suddenly unfilters. You have a clear line to your god.
Clear line to my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look, Albie, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna tell you that when something burns your hand when you touch it, it's probably got something good in it. So just go ahead and take
That
it.
is, I mean, I'm the fire guy, and even I don't think that's true.
That's true.
But if this is the thing, and it certainly seems to be holy, it seems to give me a connection to my deity. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time in here.
But also get
I'm going to scoop up some of the gemstones for sure.
all of it.
So I got the
You've got
thing.
an hour.
Stuff it in my belt real quick. Look over at the golem and start picking up gemstones.
It doesn't seem to be attacking you or doing anything. It's still confused.
Okay.
It's just standing,
So,
clenching its hands, its fists.
the close by piles. Is there anything look like anything of use, like just in them?
You want to
Get it all.
get in the room?
I was in the room.
Yeah,
I was following Albie.
She
Yeah.
followed me.
Yeah.
You want to go? I mean, I guess
Get
what
it
I want to
all?
say, you want to get into the other piles of treasure because you're going to have to go over to them to really see them with the cloud and everything going on in the room.
Okay, I'll go ahead and look at the one.
Oh, I love greed.
I'm just taking a look.
Start throwing the
Greed
money
is
back.
good, if I recall that
Take a
film
look.
correctly.
It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow.
That what? What?
Oh, this is great. Okay, so this pile has about 12,000 in silver pieces. Loosely about it. 5 rusted suits of ringmail and 6 rusted breastplates. A silvered rapier with a pink glass hilt.
Fancy.
4 rusted greatswords.
Don't get anything with
And a
silver.
gilded chariot.
That chariot.
I
Yeah.
feel like
fucking
you could have
mine.
seen that
Yeah.
from across the room.
Yeah, I do picture like
It was obscured by the.
Do we need to knock this guy down?
Also,
Like,
2 full-sized
all this
horses attached to the chariot.
stomping and whinnying.
There's a large building at Connecticut.
how did I miss
How
all
did I
this?
miss this?
And I thought I did well on my perception.
There is also 2 amber stone golem toes. Very attached to a foot, to a leg. Oh, we've got to go.
See, it needs to be the like Scooby Doo thing where I'm like feeling his foot and then he leans down and his head is like right above me and I'm like, hold on, just one moment, and I feel of the leg a little more before I put it together, and then
You also find 2 amber rocks we threw in there earlier.
There are also amber rocks.
Amber dong. Nobody likes to see that.
Amber dong.
That is exactly what he said. Yeah.
See through.
I'd buy that for $1.
did you say the rapier was silver?
With a pink.
Handle. Glass.
Made for a woman.
Yes.
Is it like a Gillette?
Yeah, it is. That's a Gillette.
Gillette.
It's a Gillette
I did
rapier.
say it's silvered, not silver.
The best a man
It's
Okay.
coated.
can get.
Is that like chrome clad and not in chrome? Is that like the difference?
Well, Aaron remembers that silver weapons are important against the vampires.
Did you get that baby sarcophagus?
I'm not gonna bother the dead. That seems really rude.
There might be something in it.
Yeah,
Could be a violin in there.
baby.
Don't you need to
A
burn it?
baby corpse.
There could be
Why would I
cool
need to
shit
burn
in
a
there.
baby corpse?
Isn't that? I thought that was your thing.
That's my religion.
That's your thing.
That's not the baby. Like, I don't know if that's the baby's religion. Like, if I could talk to the baby.
He don't mind.
We're suddenly getting really loud in here. You got
feel
me
like-
all worked up.
I feel like
Does anybody
maybe
else
Eldrick
want to
would
get
go
any
in.
treasure going on? Anybody else?
I'm gonna grab that chariot.
Eldrick
No,
sort
I'm
of
not.
has a thing for sarcophagi.
Yo, Ben, you want to get on this?
Just grabbing the chariot.
I just climb on board. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
What are you
how
guys
that
really doing? We're
No,
getting low on time.
I think if Albie has what he thinks he
I
needs,
got
I'm not super
this.
interested in any of this stuff.
This seems like a solid weapon. Like, it's holy. Like, he almost certainly doesn't like being hit by holy things, right? Because he's evil.
Are you going to take any of the treasure with you?
3 the gemstones.
You're going to
You said
take the
there were
30
3?
the 30 gemstones
Oh,
worth
30?
50? There's
Oh.
30 of them worth 50 gold pieces.
Yeah, I
each.
pick up a couple handfuls.
Okay.
However many you decide that is. I don't know how big the gemstones are. Is the
You can
problem.
take them all if you want.
Oh, okay. I'll take them all. Oh, that was too many. That pisses off the goal.
Now you're burdened.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to avoid. So you're
Encumbered.
carrying just a fucking armload.
Overburdened.
Get rid of the apple
Right.
and
The wheel
random,
of cheese.
the wheel, yeah,
The
yeah.
bread.
80
random
brooms you have for
script,
no reason.
But
Yeah.
don't lose the rope. We might need it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Charlie
okay. I pick up all
Bronson
the
had a rope.
gemstones.
He
then.
always
Anything
Because
else?
that makes way more sense than trying to pick up 23,000 copper pieces.
All right.
Uh,
You're not going to take the child-sized sarcophagi?
no, I refuse to disturb the dead.
I'm telling you, it's
That's-
not dead in there.
That's
Right.
strictly against
I
my
think
religion.
as Albie's heading back, I'm gonna head back watching the golems.
Are you
legs.
taking anything with you as well?
Chariot.
Anybody else?
Do you think I should sneak in and touch that sarcophagus?
Why?
Just to bring it out? There's
Why
a
would-
baby in there. You have to give it a proper burial?
It got a proper burial. We're tomb raiding right now. I don't know if you've caught that or not. We are disturbing the dead. Like, I'm making an exception here
Do you
because
think
we
so?
need a sweet weapon to fight Strahd.
All right,
What the fuck was that?
let's go.
What was that? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
You've been acting real weird lately, man. Like for the last few days.
I'm fine.
Okay, well, let's go.
Make a stealth check, both of you.
Fair enough.
Stealth check.
I'm sure this is
It's
going
on
to
the
go
way
well.
out.
What's my stealth like?
janglies.
Do we have inspiration?
He does.
I do.
He did have inspiration.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I do now. Because you have a minus, I'm almost certain.
I do.
What did you roll?
I almost
7.
forgot something too. I need
And
to
then
roll
I got a -1.
Get this off.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can do to save this.
What? No, the threshold was 5. It's fine.
Stealth is dex, right? Yeah.
Stealth is in fact dex, yes.
Dexterity.
No, I don't know why I'm rolling it
Dex
for you.
minus
You have a
number.
+3 on dex.
Cool.
So, and you don't have it picked. I don't see it as a picked one.
And you rolled a natural 1.
No, 17 plus 3 is 20.
Yeah, see, that's way better.
Okay. So you sneak out of the room. What do you roll?
A 5 or a 6.
Six.
Sorry,
Six.
6.
Jim's rolling everywhere.
All right. Suddenly, the amber golem starts moving towards you guys.
Go on. We're
Hearing the
headed out
noises,
anyway.
Yeah.
Go.
hearing the jingling of
All
obviously
See,
of
if you-
gemstones.
See, I knew it.
If you'd taken 29
Yeah.
gemstones, Albie,
That
we'd
one, I
be
got
fine.
greedy. I got greedy.
I believe it's time to run.
But yeah, so
mean-
we are both running.
Yeah,
I believe.
I think we're both getting out of there real quick.
All right.
It's the goal.
Why don't you guys?
I can't wait for it to burst through the wall, Kool-Aid Man style.
He is red.
Can
Yes.
where was I in the room when it started moving?
Yeah.
Was I by? Let me ask this: was I by the vampire body?
I think you'd be further away from the vampire body.
Okay.
Pick up the vampire body. Ah!
Oh, that's right. Exactly. That was exactly what I was thinking.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a Tomb Raider.
Yeah, but I'll answer.
Oh, sorry. It would be
Plus
I'm a
4.
Tomb Raider.
So you have a +4. Do a dexterity saving throw. That sounds fun for both of you.
Okay.
That's a natural 1, but I get to re-roll a saving throw once per day. I'll go ahead and natural 20. That was the best re-roll I ever could have done.
That is a 14. I'm pretty sure I get something to that, though.
What was that called that I could do that with?
Something you just made up.
Whenever
No,
I
it's a
or a
different-
friendly creature within 10 feet of me must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to my charisma modifier. So I rolled 17.
All right. You both dodge out of the way as a amber foot from the statue crushes down onto the floor, making all the gold pieces and everything kind of lift up in the air for a moment because of the shock wave.
The big, heavy statue.
And you roll out of the room.
Combat roll.
Sort of. I think you combat roll out of the room. I feel like your armor like clink, clink, clink,
You crash out of the room.
crashing right out of the room.
Gemstones scatter across the floor. How
no,
many
no.
do I have left?
You have all the gemstones. So you kept them all.
Ultimate juggler.
I love it.
So I'm still looking in the room as they come out. Do I see the golem still coming towards us?
It moves towards you guys like it's going to go through the fissure, but as soon as it gets to the fissure, it stops. It won't go past it.
Okay. Then we're good. Cheerio.
So,
We got a weapon.
I mean, we've got a hilt.
It's like a weapon. Can you
But it feels good when you hold it.
study?
It does. It's a nice. Like, can I use some sort of religion or something?
Would I know it's like a magic blade or something? Can I do arcane?
These are all interesting questions. Let's start
May
with
I?
yours. You want to do a religion check?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're talking about the binding.
That is
The
an
chick
18.
blade. 18. It has the symbols of the Raven Lord. That's not right at all. Of the Sun Lord on it.
Oh, the guy from around here, the holy dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The holy dude.
Sun Lord at his dark ass place.
Yeah, there was a Sun Lord and then like a Moon Lord, right?
Yeah, that's about all we got. It's Moon Lords.
Sun Lord's really sloughing the job.
Right? Motherfucker, he'd be fired.
All right,
Government
can I do
worker.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I think maybe I get on over here.
Hopefully.
Indomitable. That's what it's called.
Yes. So you feel as you hold this thing in your hand, the emotion, an emotion coming from the hilt of the weapon to destroy Strahd.
Good enough for me, buddy.
We're friends now.
You feel the emotion of it would be like anger and revenge.
Yeah, you and me are going to be good friends. All right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
something tells you that you can use this weapon.
As a dildo.
It's,
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
it is. Somehow you know the name of it is the Sunblade.
Sunblade. Cool.
There, now you have a way to write it down on your
Yeah.
character sheet.
I assume you're going to trigger like when we get to Strahd. That's my guess. Right.
There's a button you hit on the side, and it,
Oh, does it go? Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. All right, Sunblade. Neat. Melvin,
You'll,
look at
you'll
this
need
cool
to
thing
spend
I got.
some more time with it. The attunement thing, but yeah,
Sure. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Okay, good. Well, you had something for me.
I was just like, can I do an Arcana check on it? But if he knows pretty much what it is, I don't need to, right?
You can, but you're not going to glean anything else off of it.
that's what I figured.
All right.
This thing wants to kill Strahd. Just FYI. So I figure we're probably in the clear.
Fist me.
Oh. Cool.
All right,
All right.
let's go kill Strahd.
Let's go kill Strahd.
We still need to meet Esmeralda again, right? Like we were going to look for her because she was supposed to help us with that.
Oh yeah, wedding dress, Esmeralda, weapon.
Maybe.
we might still have a chance to run into Esmeralda.
Maybe. Yeah, I just,
Well, she's probably not in here, right?
I'll need to look at a map.
probably not. Let's get out.
So where do you guys want to go from here? Just so I know.
We should probably go try to collect Lane Ross.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. We don't want to just leave him behind.
So
That
we'll
would be
probably
mean.
want to go out the library way,
Kind of left a lich. just
watching.
wandering
How
what is
long,
it? Watching out for stray vampire and stray lich.
Yeah, how long do we have in the library?
We have a Sunblade. Let's kill them both.
How long do
I
you
don't.
have?
It's not really active.
How long do we have in the library? Do we have some time that I could spend in the library?
I mean, we could probably spare a minute or two. What are you trying to do?
I should look at some of the books.
You have to try to figure out the secret word.
To the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
One per book, right?
I don't think that was ever actually made clear, but probably.
There's someone that knows this, I'm sure.
I mean,
Jerry.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's call it.
Out through the library. Let's go.
Could leave on like your cliffhanger. Will they read the books? Find out next time.
Find out next time.
Will they go to Castle Ravenloft? I don't know.
In like 14
They
sessions.
won't tell me.
Probably not next session. We have a
Will
real
Eldrick
problem.
murder
We have to
Albie in his
search
sleep?
all the other areas, because that's the end.
Not
of
if you
the
can find
scene,
somebody
so
else.
There might be some side quests that you didn't finish or didn't see, and
Yeah, there's definitely still stuff to do.
NPCs to talk to, and
I
go
feel
through
like
all the
there's some
dialogue, and nothing
people that
happens.
Have
Yeah.
to love Eldrick, right?
Cool.
Somebody.
All right. Well, I guess we're done for the night. Thanks for joining us for D&D.
D&D.
Until
Next week.
next time.
Next week, Monster of the Week. Back, returning to that campaign, the Nightmare at the Museum campaign.
Fun.
And we will be having
More
possibly.
like Nightmare at the Museum.
All right.
Can't wait to have you as a player,
Thanks.
Jay.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. I'm sorry we don't spend a lot of time on chat. I forgot also what we wanted you to look up, but I'll watch the tapes later and figure it out. And I think it was to watch the tapes from the previous game. That was something we said. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
we're going to call it a night. Make sure you like,
A
you
night.
follow. Go on Reddit, put some comments about how we suck or
Retweet.
great, whatever. I don't care. Just some comments would be great because that'd be awesome. All right.
Feedback, please.
We'll see you later. Have a good
Okay.
night. Bye.
Bye.
Uh,
Later.